Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play of Plants vs Zombies. So, yeah, I'm just going to carry on with where I was last time. We almost finished the 5th part of the first stage. Now we've got the potato mine. I like this thing. Like some people might not, but I think this thing's great. I see explosion contacts, but it takes time to arm itself. And for 25 sun. See, this is why I like it so much for the early stages, and you will see why. It's great. So yeah, we've got a little basic setup. Because I like to get, at least one big line of sunflowers. But it's a bit unfortunate, definitely, that we have to pay 100 sun to get a pea shooter just to protect yourself from zombies. So what I do is I just place it on a potato mine, and that takes care of the problem for me. I can just put that down and just go my merry way, just planting down my sunflowers. And this just speeds up the game so much because yeah, you see that now that will basically one hit any zombie, which is again really good. Spadow. We don't need to have anything really fancy at this stage, so I'm not going to bother with the sorry, brain freeze. So I'm not going to bother with like two rows of sunflowers because the plants that we're using at this stage just aren't expensive enough to justify not only the cost of sunflowers, but just the amount of space they take up. Having a big row, having a big row of sunflowers is a big row that could be used for pea shooters, for example. So I think just having this ends up being a lot more efficient, because you're probably going to have excess sun at the end of it. So yeah, just what I like to do. Again, a lot of these games is mostly just down to personal preference, and this is my personal preference, and it works. As you can see, that potato mine took care of the zombie pretty easily, and just let me finish my line of sunflowers. So yeah, it definitely works, and it works quite well too, in my opinion. Again, these guys are a nuisance because they run very fast, and they can vault over your not your tall nuts, your walnuts. That's it, your walnuts. Yeah, that's quite good. And we still need to get that the second row of pea shooters in, and need to finalise that walnut row, and then we should be good. I'm trying to make these videos cover around 15 minutes of the levels. I was trying to get around that. Might not get exactly, but I should get around that. Shoot me if I don't. So we actually, well, at least in the early stages, we should be able to get past stage 1 in like 2 videos. Oh no, go back. Just clicked outside the window for a second. Ugh. Okay, I've got a cherry nut. Not cherry nut. Cherry bomb. That's it. You shouldn't have to use these really. If you're doing what I'm doing in the early stages, you really shouldn't. But just to speed things up, why not? And just for the sake of OCD. And Spadow. Yeah, and this is when you start to need to get your 2 rows of sunflowers. And this is exactly the time when I start to get my 2 rows of sunflowers. So let's just do what we've been usually doing. Based on that first lone sunflower, collecting that sun. That snow pea really is a game changer. So I found that at this stage I didn't really even use the I don't even use the pea shooters when you get another plant called the repeater, which basically just shoots out 2 peas at once. Because I just like the extra firepower and just kind of condenses 2 rows into one. Because again, that's personal preference. I might just choose big long lines of pea shooters. That's completely your choice. And I keep on clicking outside the window. Sad face. Let's get down our first pea shooter. Oh no. Oh, I messed up. I forgot I needed 2 sunflower rows. Never mind. Cause, yeah, now I have this shovel. I can just remove that whenever I want. The shovel is really important, especially when you misclick. So actually, put a potato mine down there. Should be fine. Why not just move it now? Why not? Just watch another zombie come right there, just to troll me. Yeah, those potato mines are good. I like them just for that reason. I mean, and otherwise they're not fantastic, but just for that they're good. And these snow peas, they're great too. They do the same damage as a regular pea shooter, but they slow down. The zombies, so they just take longer to get to you, so you end up doing more damage. Yeah, and one of these can take down a cone head because it slows them down, which is great. And a thing I'm kind of debating at this moment is whether or not it's worth putting down 2 snow peas or just 1. That is something I'm unsure of. Because I know that the slowing effect stacks. I'm not sure whether or not but I'm not sure whether or not you want that quicker, or if it doesn't make really much of a difference. You might as well just stick the lower cost of the pea shooter. Again, it's swear to God, the amount of times that's happened. Just the sun appearing down here. Throw another pea shooter down there. I mean, these snow peas can take care of the cone heads, but just to be safe, you might as well just give them a bit of support. I'm sorry guys. Next video, I'm either going to be extremely careful not to do that, or just change some settings, make that not happen at all. Try to get it to full screen, although I need to look up how to do that. So yeah. Let's get the sun of the final wave of zombies. And place down the potato mines just when the javelin zombies come. Yeah, him. If you just place that down there, he'll vault it just when he's doing that, and it just makes everything a lot easier. Actually, just a quick thing. I am playing this on a Mac right now. You can get the full game map. Actually, it's not really a full game. Yeah, I suppose it's kind of the full version of the game, although it has the same thing. You can get the full version of the game on PC, but what I did was I just bought the app, and you can play that on Mac. So yeah, that's how I'm recording, and I think it's pretty good. And actually, these Snoopies are also really good against the javelins, because it just slows them down and stops them from getting past your defences like that. I got a cherry bomb that I'll just save for the last wave. But yeah, but once you get to this stage, it's really easy. I mean, you can see all the sun that I'm just building up, but there's just nowhere to use it. I mean, like, I can just waste pea shooters by just doing this. Yeah, it's a waste. But when you have this much, well, when you just have this much sun, I mean, what can go wrong really? And I might as well just to speed things up a bit. And I'm awfully impatient when I'm playing this game. when I get to this stage, I just place tons of random plants just past the walls just to speed everything up, which is really impatient, but it's what I do, because that's who I am. I just am impatient. And I am aware of the fact that I'm mumbling quite a bit in this video, but there isn't much strategy really going on in this stage. I mean, there's a few little tips and tricks I can give you if you choose to buy the game, because you can get it on get the app. It's really good actually. Not quite as good as not quite as good as the PC Mac version, but still pretty good. So I'd recommend buying that if you're interested in this game. And get a potato man out there. Just slow him down and just put a cherry bomb there. Oh, wrong thing. So I've never ever had a cherry bomb being eaten by zombies. Although I wonder if it could happen. But it's never happened to me though. So I think it's something worth trying to find out. Here you get the chompers. These things are good, but you're just gonna have to see how good they are in the next video, because I need to go away now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video where we can play around with this new toy. So thanks for watching. I've been the only Thrasher, and I'll see you guys next time.